Welcome back to Court Farm. We are in Field 4. We've done the headlands and opened up the field. And I thought, for a change, we're going to get a bit of the baling done on the headlands first. Get that cleared out the way. So, yeah, that's what we've been doing. We've got 5 bales so far, which is not bad, to be fair, considering it's not the greatest of yields again, which, is to be expected. Like we said last time, we haven't done the liming, so that's that done, and we can park that now, probably in the pass we've just come down, so it is definitely out of the way. We have unloaded the combine once, so for oats, not too shabby, I suppose. So yeah, into August, the plan, as we said last time, will be to get oats done today, and the canola is ready behind the trees there. So yeah, nothing more to do than crack on, get that turned around. Will we make it? Yeah, loads of room, he says. Perfect. So yeah, we'll do this triangular shape first, get that done, and then hopefully whiz through the rest of the field. I'd forgotten just how oddly shaped this field is. I think we have contracted in this field before. Now, I can't remember whether we've shown that, or if it's one that I've done off screen. But yeah, I've got vague memories of the field and its interesting shape. Let's put it that way. Trying to keep the straw neat does help with the old baling. So this is potentially, I'm not sure, potentially the penultimate episode. It depends how quickly the other harvests can be done. That makes sense. So we've got corn and we've got field beans. One of the fields, no, 2 of the fields of corn are not massive. One is a decent size. One of the field bean fields, that is a mouthful, again, is relatively small. The other is a decent size. So yeah, it might be that we have 2 more episodes after this one. I'm not I'm not too precious about finishing on a round number. I think you know, obviously, maybe not obviously, Calmston, we went to 100, didn't we? But we're nowhere near, we're going to be nowhere near that. I don't think 60 is attainable, really, just with the rate that we're getting through things. So yeah, 1, maybe 2 more episodes left to go. And it was weird, actually. I caught a bit of Mr. CDP's. He had a daytime stream the other day, a few days ago, and he was saying about his new Let's Play. He hasn't said any details about it, but you know, how he was in the process of sort of setting it up, and he knows he's got the sort of the feeling that he's got a map in mind, he's got an idea and all this lot. And he was saying how he'll release it and there'll be a map drop, a new map drop, and it'd be perfect for what he was doing. I was like, and I did comment and say, "It's Murphy's Law." Yeah, and it's right, and it's quite, I suppose, reassuring is possibly the wrong word. That big, I mean, he is a big creator, isn't he? He's like the godfather of farm sim, and he worries about, we're going to nudge that bale, he worries about starting a new series, you know, maybe just as much as us little folk. So yeah, it was quite, I'm going to hit that bale again. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it was quite, like I say, reassuring, that it's not just my worries, you know. And he was saying anything how he thinks it's something new and something that hasn't been done before, and I guess that's the difficult thing with FS, is especially now at this almost late stage of FS22, finding different things to do is, as in gameplay wise, is difficult. You know, there's still some cracking mods coming out, you know, different bits of kit. There's that is it Nexat sort of thing that's just come out, you know, so there's plenty of things to be trying and using, and there's, you know, plenty of maps to choose from. But how you do your game and the way you set yourself up is getting trickier, you know, coming up with new ideas. And I do think that maps allow that differentiation. Might be the, you know, it's got a small map, you know, smaller equipment. Does that then lead you to go older equipment? You know, that sort of thinking process. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to getting into a new series and seeing what it brings. Again, I think it's an idea that is a bit different, but also it's familiar in its sense that it's nothing overly groundbreaking, but yeah, wait and see. It might fall, and this is the other concern, like worry, is it might fall flat on its face and may only run for, you know, 10 episodes and you're done. But we'll see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's my logic, I suppose. Don't know. Right, I am rambling on. But while I remember, big thank you to YouTube channel members and Patreons. Much appreciated. Continued support. Thank you. And to all of you that still watch and comment on every video. It's awesome. Thank you. So I think the plan is going to be to finish the harvesting. Would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Hop into the canola field, or the OSR, and then potentially do a bit of baling, maybe. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll see. We might just try and do this, clear the field, or bale it, leave the bales, come back, collect them another time. That's potentially what we'll do, I think. Get the field finished, clear the bales later on, get into the canola field, and get that cut as well. So 1.5-ish passes left. I do that a lot, don't I? 1 and a bit, 2.5, 3 and a 4. Anyway, yeah, we nearly finished the field. And this harvester, if somebody was to ask me, what harvester would you use on court? I'd go this one. You know, it's... You think how long... Have we had this from the start? Did I swap it out? I can't remember. But it's not a bad harvester at all. It fits through the gateways most of the time. Reasonable capacity. And yeah, it's done us proud. It's getting on a bit now, 34 and a bit hours. But yeah, it's doing a grand job. It's been fine in this field because the yield's been horrendous. I think, I'm not 100% sure, we may fit everything in one trailer, which is dismal, to say the least. Now I know oats aren't, you know, that high yielding, but this has been pretty pants, to be fair. So, excuse me, let's grab the... Oh, it's going to be close. No, I don't think it's quite all going to fit, which I suppose is better than nothing. Which one are we going down? This one. There we go. I think we're going to have to grab the Richard Weston as well. Yeah, 2,982. What we can do is bring up auto drive, and we just want it to deliver to home silo tip, please. Just check where we are. Yep, that's fine. That should hopefully find its way off. More luck than judgment. Cover, there we go. Good job, we've only got a little bit of the tiny New Holland to pull. Going this way. There we are. Once that's emptied, we can get this folded up and out the way while we do the baling. So, auger in. And fold her up. There we go. We can lose. Let's lose auto drive and brings up course play. Get this one around here. That, lower it down. Engine off. We will send the New Holland off. And we'll crack on with the baling. So, working down near the map border, you appreciate Oxygen David's skill. Do you know what I mean? It just blends seamlessly, which actually brings me on to if you search for Hilly Farms, 2 words, on YouTube, funnily enough, his map now, it's Fraser Valley, British Columbia, and yeah, it's been a work in progress for I don't know how long. That's not the point. Look, it's a 4x map, fantastic looking map, but the border. He did a video a couple of days ago, I think. Oh my word, it's epic. It just blends seamlessly. It really... Go and have a look. Go and have a look. Just... He's a very, very talented map maker. I think this is his first map. But wow, it's epic. It looks brilliant. It's not far off beta release, I don't think. So, yeah, be cool to have a look at that once it's about and available. Now, we want to... You can go back to the yard, I think. Just because, why not? Now, there we go. Farm, refuel. Will you get there? Possibly not. There we go. As I said, we will clear the bales off camera, most likely. Didn't even look how many we ended up with, did I? But now we need to head to the canola field. Both of the trailers are emptied, so jobs are good and there. So what I'm going to do is hang back out the way of the John Deere. There we go. Come on. Don't go so slow. Hopefully it'll make... There we go. Perfect. Right, we'll drop this off on here. And we'll head down to our field of canola. So the combine is there. So is the Fent. Now, it's a good job that we're ending, because we only ended up with 37,000 litres of oats, which would not make us much grain grist. So we would have to be doing some serious contracting to boost that. Now, I did manage to get the Fent in. We did have to loop around the grass field, get the combine in. Lovely jubbly. Now, I suppose what we could do is, because if I just bring up and show you, there is no auto drive mapped for this area. I've never had the need to, really. We're not going to do it now. At one junction that I added by the farm that we were just near. But let me go and find what the name of it is. So we'll go here, because it's bugging me. Stonebridge. Knew it was. Aha. So yes, so Stonebridge Farm, that junction there, well worth doing if you're still playing. On the map, and you're using the auto drive guys course. It's just a slight improvement that I found really, or have found over the past few episodes, very, very handy. Right, let's get that attached there. Did park the trailers in a rather awkward position. No idea how long this is going to take. We'll go round post, turn her on, hoping for good yield, please. Pretty please. Not that it matters, but it would just be nice to have some decent yields, because the last two were not our fault. This one is in our own hands. Apart from the soil type, we can't control that. But yeah, so far, yeah. I think this was the same. It would have been the same with the corn, wouldn't it? You know, it was a nice expansion to the farm, but it came with pretty meh soil, if I remember rightly. And the old let's sow it as close to the hedgerow as we can chap has been out again. Oh dear. I do make things incredibly difficult for myself. I only got myself to blame. I say we quite a lot, but I definitely cannot put this one on you lot. Don't even think we're going to attempt to get... didn't do it too badly. Just... there we go. Good luck bailing that later on. It's always the first headland's always the worst, isn't it? We'll put it down to that anyway. Right, I'll get round this a couple of times, and yeah, I'll catch back with you very shortly. So we're cracking on with the canola harvest. It has been a couple of days, excuse me, in between recordings. So managed to get, if we just spin around ever so smoothly, managed to get the bales cleared off of the other field, and over here we've got this field opened up, squared off, all that good stuff. So it's just a case now of not throwing straw everywhere, but yeah, just cracking on, opening the field up. We might actually, in fact we will, we'll just open it up a little bit out here, I reckon. There we go. So what we want, that one there, that's it, boom. Cruise control on, job's good. So I was thinking as well, between recordings, not episodes, recordings, I think we're gonna go with one final long episode, or as long as it needs to be, I think, because we've only got 5 fields to do, and they're not massive, so I think it's doable. If it gets to the point where it's like feature length, we're on for like 2 hours, then I might look to split it over two videos, but I don't think it would be. I think that's gonna be the plan, is just to smash it out and get all all done in one sitting, I reckon. That's got to be the plan anyway. I think we'll go with that. So this isn't going to take us overly long to do. Yield is consistent. I'd say consistently bad, but it's not horrendous. probably around the 100% mark. And we've got 13.6 in the Fendt at the minute, or in the AW trailer at the minute, and we're at nearly 60%. So yeah, it's not too shabby. There's some headlands and a bit of squaring off. Yeah, can't complain overly. What we might do is go right next and square off that side, I think. Then we've just got two nice simple blocks of up and downs to get finished. So in the couple of days that have passed, I've managed to finally pull my finger out and get the grain dryer update sent off to Giants, hopefully for it to be released before the new game comes out. Have you seen the length of the testing list? Oh my days. So yeah, don't expect it to be anytime soon. I'm hoping that I haven't screwed anything up too badly, but you never know. It's been to a couple of people, and I've obviously tested it as well. But yeah, fingers crossed we'll get it done. It gets looked at, passed and out relatively quickly. I think, well, you can tell by the length of the testing list that the length of the testing list, I'm trying to say that without mumbling, that there's a lot of mods and maybe not a lot of people actually testing, would be my theory at the moment. I'm guessing from seeing some of the posts that they are at different events. Obviously FarmCon's coming up not long now, so you know there's going to be probably prioritised resources, and you could argue that that should be a priority anyway, but if they've not got the staff, then they are going to have to prioritise different things. So we'll see. Keep an eye out for it on the testing list. There's no reason why it shouldn't make it on there, I hope. But yeah, fingers crossed it gets passed and released very soon. Right, that is that side nearly finished. We'll go this way. It's the good thing about BCR. I like the fact that you can just reverse as well and it'll find or keep on the course. So what we might do as well is grab the New Holland and get ourselves emptied. Will this fit in one pass? I think not. Oh, me of little faith. There we go. Lift that up. Turn that off. Right, I'll get emptied, do a bit more, and I'll catch up with you in a little minute. Well, we're not going to break any yield records on this field at all. I think we've got 28, nearly 29,000 litres off of it. Like I said on the other fields, it's a good job that we're not carrying on. Otherwise, we would be seriously short, I think, going through the year. Depending on how many pigs, you know, we'd get back up to or whatever. But yeah, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Can't change it. Oil type, I believe, for this one, isn't it? Let's have a proper look, because I know we talked about it. Yeah, I mean, look, 99% silty clay, so yeah. Yeah, never mind. Here's what it is. Here's the last. Will I say that? You never know, I might come back on and have the save for me. Whoa, let's back up a bit. We're not leaving any bits behind, apart from maybe the odd one buried in a tree. But yeah, don't know whether to hire / purchase. How much have we got? Have we got a windrower? No, we've never needed one, have we? Because we've had the swathing mowers. Don't know whether to just grab a big windrower and merge some of this lot together just to make baling a little bit easier. Don't know. I don't know. I will be baling it off camera though, that's for certain. And we will get then probably start the next episode. We'll take all the straw up, tip BGA, and get it processed through. What's this? Another 5,000-6,000 maybe. Yeah, that's been optimistic. There we go. Done. Keep the straw tidy. Get the auger out. And get it emptied. There's a few bits in the trees, but we don't want to be messing around with that lot, do we? Oh, there we go. Get that all unloaded, and we can call it done. So what's that? 30. Come on. 35-ish thousand litres. Not bad, I suppose. Not bad, I suppose. It's not a huge field, is it? But there we go. Right, what we will do is park this up somewhere out of the way, ready for the next episode, where we will be cutting beans. I'm going to say beans first. I bet they're actually both the same time. Let's have a look. Once we've dropped that on there, have a look. See, so corn September, field beans September. Okay, both the same time, so not bad at all. What we will need to do is give this a bit of a clean. I'm quite surprised at how it's done for field, to be fair. There we go. Cool. Right, so next episode will be in September. Cutting the beans, trying to get the corn done as well, but we'll see. Like I've said, I'm not rushing it, but if we can do it in one episode, and it's a little bit of a longer one, then why not? So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.